Did you know Kylian Mbappé became the youngest player to score in a World Cup final since Pelé? At just 19, he didn't just play on football's biggest stage, he owned it. From the moment he burst onto the scene, Mbappé has redefined what it means to be a modern superstar. His acceleration isn't just physical. It's symbolic of a player who's always two steps ahead, mentally, tactically, and emotionally. While most players spend years climbing toward greatness, Mbappé sprinted straight into history. But what truly sets him apart isn't just his pace or precision, it's his mindset. The hunger, the composure, the belief that every match is another chance to prove he belongs among legends. Today, we dive deep into the qualities that transform Mbappé from a phenomenal talent into a global icon, the blueprint of a new generation's superstar. Kylian Mbappé's story begins in the suburbs of Paris, in Bondy, a place far from the glittering stadiums where his name would one day echo. From a young age, his speed and vision made him stand out, but it was his ambition that truly separated him. By the time he joined AS Monaco, the world had already started to take notice. His breakout season at just 18 wasn't just impressive, it was historic. Soon after, Paris Saint-Germain secured his signature, betting on a teenager who was already carrying the weight of expectation. The national stage reshaped how we view young athletes. He became more than a French prodigy. He became a global icon, inspiring millions of kids to dream bigger, run faster, and believe that age is never a limit to greatness. Success came early for Kylian Mbappé, but with it came immense pressure. From the moment he was labeled the next Pelé, every touch, every goal, every decision was scrutinized. The world expected brilliance from a teenager still learning who he was, both on and off the pitch. Injuries added another layer of challenge, forcing him to confront frustration and doubt while the spotlight never dimmed. In those moments, Mbappé's true character began to emerge. Rather than cracking under expectation, he used it as fuel, training harder, staying focused, and embracing the burden of being seen as football's next great hope. Every setback became a lesson in patience and resilience. These early trials didn't just test his body, they shaped his mentality. And it's that strength, the ability to thrive under pressure, that would later define his rise to superstardom. Kylian Mbappé's legacy took shape on the grandest stage of all, the 2018 World Cup. At just 19, he didn't just play for France. He ignited the tournament. His blistering runs, fearless finishing, and calm under pressure made him the youngest player to score in a World Cup final since Pelé, leading France to glory and etching his name into football history. But his brilliance didn't stop there. At Paris Saint-Germain, Mbappé evolved into a complete forward, combining explosive speed with razor-sharp instincts and technical finesse. Whether slicing through defenses or setting up teammates, his unpredictability keeps opponents guessing and fans mesmerized. His numbers speak volumes, countless goals, record-breaking seasons, and moments of pure magic that remind the world why he's special. Mbappé doesn't just play football, he redefines it, pushing the limits of what's possible every time he steps onto the pitch. Every superstar has a defining moment, and for Kylian Mbappé, it came under the brightest lights. The 2018 World Cup final wasn't just another game. It was the stage where a teenager announced himself to the world. His goal against Croatia wasn't only a display of skill, it was a symbol of fearlessness, of destiny fulfilled. In that instant, Mbappé joined the rare company of legends like Pelé, forever linked to football immortality. Shortly after, his record-breaking transfer to Paris Saint-Germain confirmed what the world already knew. This was more than a rising star. This was the future of the sport. The pressure of that massive price tag could have crushed anyone else. But Mbappé embraced it, transforming expectation into motivation. That moment, that goal, and that move defined not just his career, but the arrival of football's new generation of greatness. Kylian Mbappé's impact reaches far beyond goals and trophies. He represents the modern spirit of football, a blend of passion, discipline, and purpose. On the field, his pace, intelligence, and creativity continue to reshape the game, setting new standards for what young players can achieve. Off the field, Mbappé uses his platform to inspire a generation that dreams bigger because of him. From Bondy's streets to the world's greatest stadiums, his story reminds us that talent means little without dedication and humility. He's not just a superstar. He's a symbol of possibility, proof that youth and greatness can coexist. For every young athlete watching, Mbappé stands as a beacon of what happens when confidence meets commitment. His legacy isn't only written in records, it lives in the millions who chase their dreams believing that, like him, they too can rise to the very top. Kylian Mbappe's journey is a story of talent, determination and inspiration, a reminder of what's possible when skill meets dedication. But we want to hear from you. Which moment of Mbappe's career inspires you the most? Was it his World Cup heroics, his record-breaking transfer, or the way he's redefined modern football? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation with fans from around the world. And if you're fascinated by young talents shaping the future of the sport, don't miss our video on the best young soccer stars to watch right now. It's packed with rising players who could be the next Mbappé. Hit that subscribe button, give a thumbs up, and stay tuned for more stories of football brilliance. Your next favorite star might just be a click away.